Girl, let's talk. So I know I cannot be the only one who may have really been on my stuff. I'm talking about hitting the gym at least 4 to 5 times a week. I'm eating right. I'm losing weight, losing them inches off of my waist. Do you hear me? Glutes growing, skin glowing, all of that. And then all of a sudden life happens and I fall off. And trust me, I know it's easy to see influencers and maybe even myself. Some people view me this way. You see us and you think we got it all together. You think everything is peaches and cream. But I can assure you that that's truly not the case. Everybody has their own way of going through. And if it's worth it, it's definitely going to be a fight. Having a fit and healthy body, it's hard work. If it wasn't, everybody would be fit and healthy. But as we know, it's really hard because it takes true discipline, true consistency. And that's something that I think a lot of people struggle with. I think it's really hard for influencers because we feel that as somebody who's trying to motivate people to continue on in their journey, we almost feel the pressure of showing a perfect life. Like we only want to show our highlights because we want to keep people going. We want to keep people motivated. But I think that's almost a dangerous thing at the same time because we could fall victim into that mentality of I can't show them my downfalls. I have to only show them the good parts. And I get it. Nobody wants to show the ugly parts of their lives. But I do feel like being honest, being real, and being transparent is so important because if people are out here thinking that, oh, I have to go all in or nothing, they could really end up falling off because let's be real, life happens. It may be days where you can't go to the gym. It may be weeks where you're not as consistent as you maybe were the week before. And that's just honestly a part of life. You're going to have to do some adjusting. You're going to have to do some days of just reflecting and being like, okay, I may not be able to put in the work that I put in last week, but at least I'm showing up. Even if that's twice out of this week, I'm still deciding to show up, and that's better than nothing. I'm not saying put all your business on the internet because you still got to use wisdom. But at the end of the day, when people come across my channel, I want them to feel the authenticity. I want them to say, man, this girl is real. She keeps it real. She gonna tell you like it is. She gonna show when she mess up. She gonna show when she doing good. But at the end of the day, I just want people to know that it's all real. And don't get me wrong, I think we all can enjoy seeing the aesthetic looks at times. But I think at the end of the day, people just want someone to relate to. They want somebody to know, like, okay, you're just like me at the end of the day. It just so happened that we record it. Us influencers, we record our lives, but we are people just like you. And you may be watching me do this workout and you may be thinking, she's really doing her thing. But what you don't know, honey, is that I ended up going too hard this day because after training legs, I ended up running on the treadmill for 15 minutes. And then after leaving the gym, I went on a walk, y'all. And that was honestly too much for my body. I think I was already kind of still sore from a previous workout. So I added more soreness. And then, y'all, I just went all in. And I had that mentality of, man, I really got to go in. I really got to go hard. But you don't have to go super intense every time you go to the gym, y'all. And I'm really learning to break out of that mentality. I'm learning to stop comparing myself to other people. I'm learning to really love me and the person that God made me. I ain't gonna lie, I fall victim into comparing my body to other fitness influencers, and I may think like, wow, she's been lifting the same amount of time as me. Why don't my physique look like hers? X, Y, and Z. But at the end of the day, God made Denisha who God made Denisha. And he ain't make no mistakes when he made me. And the number one thing that I see when I look at transformation videos, maybe somebody posting their before and their after pictures of their weight loss transformation or fitness, the number one comment that I see people leave is, how long did it take? And I believe people ask that question because they want to know, how long do I have to wait before I can get the physique that this person has? But I think we really got to stop thinking like that, y'all. Because number one, fitness takes time, y'all. Building your dream physique, it's going to take time, y'all. It's not going to come overnight. And then on top of that, you're who you are. You're who God made you. You're not that next person that you're looking at. It's nothing wrong with getting inspiration from people. It's not wrong with that at all. But when you start to compare yourself, when you start to expect to look like what they look like, I think you're getting into dangerous territory at that point because you can't do that. At the end of the day, it falls down to genetics, consistency, and then what you're doing to get the results as far as eating, sleeping, all of that. There's just so many factors that go into play. So I don't think we should be comparing ourselves. I think we should look at each other, get inspiration, and then take it to apply to our own lives. And I understand that even with that mentality, it may take some time to develop it, because with me, when I first started my fitness journey, my mind was so different, y'all. I mean, I was embarrassed to go to the gym because of how I looked, y'all. I was about 190, and y'all, my self-confidence was very low. And so I have come a long way. But guess what? I would not be here if I did not continue going. Had I stopped and I just stayed in my mind with those thoughts that were not serving me, I would not be here, even with the YouTube channel, even still going, even still pressing forward. No, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm still taking one foot forward, one foot after the other. And I just hope that I can inspire you to do the same. Is it going to take time? Yes. But guess what? As long as you keep taking a step forward, you are making progress. And so although my journey does not look perfect, I'm still deciding to record it because I want to show y'all that I'm not just talking, okay? I'm walking it and talking it. And I want to let y'all know that it ain't going to look perfect, okay? But that is completely fine. Consistency is key. Not perfection, but consistency. Oh, I know I'm looking crazy right now. My hair is tucked away in this little scarf right here because I just took a nap not too long ago. But I just wanted to come on here, give a little update. So if you already know, I have started a fasting series on my channel. Your girl is trying to just better myself all together, you know, whether that be with weight loss, spiritual growth, fitness overall. Just I'm trying to become a better me, not even just because a new year is coming, because I've started this journey well before the beginning of 2025, but I decided to share my journey because I want to inspire other people, and I know how hard it could be to stay consistent with doing something that's hard. But the thing about doing things that are hard, typically if it's hard, it's worth it, you know. Things that are worth doing, you're gonna have to fight for it. So here I am fighting for it. Did I want to get on camera looking like this? No, I didn't. But I learned from another YouTuber a term called imperfect consistency. So do I look perfect? Have my journey of fitness and fasting and weight loss, has it been perfect? No, it has not. But here I am still showing up, because guess what? The person that shows up are gonna get the results. It may take a little time, but the imperfect consistency is better than nothing at all. So right now, I'm gonna show y'all how long I've been fasting so far. I learned that with fasting, it helps me setting a timer rather than just keeping track mentally. It's something about just seeing a timer, seeing how far or how long I've been fasting. Something about it just helps me. So I'm almost 7 hours fasted. I am aiming to go longer than what I normally go. Normally, my body starts to almost break down on me around the 16-hour mark. I don't normally get headaches, but today I prayed and I said, God, I really want to do a longer fast. And so I asked God to just help me, just give me the strength, allow my body to just cooperate so that I could do a longer fast. And as of lately, I had some good days. Then I had some days of overeating too, you know, kind of binging a little bit. And if you have watched video number 1 of this series, you know that that's something I'm trying to break. So that was not what I wanted. But part of being imperfectly consistent is picking up the next day. It's not starting over. It's not saying, well, I guess I have to start my journey all the way over because I messed up. No, keep going. Get up the next day. If God gave you another day, make the best out of that day. So here I am making the best out of today. I went to the gym this morning, did my cardio. You know, I hit the timer. And when I work out, I do have a pre-workout snack. So that's why I hit the timer after my pre-workout snack. But here I am, y'all. And I am cooking right now. I don't know if y'all hear that, but making some ground turkey and rice for my husband's meal prep. And it is hard having to cook while on the fast because you're smelling the good food, the good aromas. And I also like to taste the food to know that I seasoned it right. But obviously I can't do that. I'm fasting. But you know what? I got to feed my husband, you know. Can't have him starving. He's not on the fast. Just because I'm on a fast, I don't mean he has to. So I still gotta do my wife duties, you know. And it's tough, but like I said, if it ain't tough, is it really worth it? You know, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, but everybody ain't doing it. So that tells you it must be worth it. But anywho, so I plan on fasting. I really want to do 2 days, you know, but I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't make it to that. I'm just going to keep practicing my imperfect consistency. So here's to day 1. I will update y'all. I don't know if I'll get back on camera later on today or tomorrow. We'll see. But even if I break this fast, I'm still going to get on here and show y'all, no matter how much shame I feel, because I want to be real with y'all and I want to motivate whoever is watching this and let you know this is a journey. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to always look perfect, but I'm going to practice consistency. But y'all stay blessed. I'll see y'all on the flip. What is up, beautiful people? Your girl is back, and I want to just have a moment of transparency with y'all. So after I recorded that video, first of all, it's been quite a few days since the last time I've picked this camera up, okay? And the last time that I recorded, I pretty much was telling y'all that I was trying to do a fast for at least 2 days, and that if I failed, I was going to come back on camera and tell y'all and all that. It sounded good, you know, but just being honest, I did not want to post this video. I wanted to scrap that video because I did not make it to 2 days, and I was feeling like, oh, I failed another freaking fast. And I wanted to get to 24 hours. Well, I was really aiming high. I was trying to do 2 days, but the bare minimum was 24 hours, and I couldn't even do that. And so since I wasn't even able to do that, I was feeling so discouraged, and I didn't want to come on camera and have a failed fast again, a failed story again. I wanted to come on camera with victory, telling y'all, I did it, you know. I wanted the title of the video to be, y'all, I did it. I completed my fast, you know. And I did not end up coming back on camera later that day like I was supposed to. And like I said, I was actually going to scrap the whole video altogether, you know, so that way nobody will know that I failed. But I really got convicted because in that video, I talked about imperfect consistency. And I realized that if I did not show my fails, that it would not be me practicing imperfect consistency, and I would not be giving off the right message or the message that I'm trying to go for if I only showed y'all my highlights, you know? And I understand that that's really what social media is. Nothing on social media is real, honestly, because who wants to show their bad or their shortcomings? Nobody wants to show that side of their lives, which is understandable. You know, you see people post the good times, but you don't see the behind the scenes. And so I get that part, but I feel like on YouTube, it gives me and honestly other creators just the opportunity to be more real, more honest, more transparent, because I think that if somebody clicks on a video that's longer than, let's say, 60 seconds or even 15 seconds, because people's people's attention span is very short these days. So for somebody to click on a long form video, that means that they're genuinely interested in that topic, whether the thumbnail caught their attention or the title caught their attention. Either way, they clicked on a video that was longer than what you would see on like Instagram or even TikTok. And with YouTube, I just think because you have more time to express yourself, I think it just gives you the opportunity to be more real, more raw, and just show people what's really going on behind the scenes. And so that's really why I like YouTube, because it gives me almost like an outlet. It's kind of like my little personal journal. And I like looking back on some of my old videos and I'm just like, wow, I kind of forgot I went through that. But YouTube kind of serves as like a visual diary for me. And in the process of me sharing my journal, my diary, I hope to inspire other people. I hope that other people could see that it's not always going to be linear. It's not always going to be perfect, but I'm still going. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. There is a lot of people who, unfortunately, they may have given up altogether. You know, they may have scrapped that video that they was gonna post. And that was almost me the other day. But I decided to not do that. I decided to stick it out and still post it. So here I am, y'all. A few days later, I do want to say this. Although I did not end up doing 24 hours fasting or 2 days like I was trying to do, that day I did end up fasting until 5 o'clock in the evening. And that's the longest that I've gone so far. I could never seem to make it past the 16-hour mark without getting like extreme headaches and just extreme weakness to where I can't even get up and walk and stuff. So the fact that I was able to last until 5 p.m. that day, that did make me happy. And I had to give myself a pat on the back, because if I just beat myself up over the fact that I didn't make the initial goal, that really would have discouraged me. And who knows, I probably would not even be making this video right now. So I have to give myself props to even making it to that hour, because that's not something that I normally do. Normally I make it till around the latest 3 p.m. So the fact that I went 2 hours over my norm, that's worth celebrating. And so here I am, y'all. Lately, first of all, I went to the gym a few weeks ago and I got extremely sore. And I think I'm gonna include that footage in this video. But that day I went overboard, y'all. And it's because I was practicing an all in or nothing mindset, y'all. I felt like, okay, if I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna try to lose 2 pounds. I'm gonna really go in. But that ended up hurting me in the long run, because I ended up spraining my hamstrings, y'all. And guess what? After I sprained my hamstrings, I had to take a whole week from the gym off. And that was not fun, okay? And I think I spoke about this a little bit, but I was feeling so unproductive, y'all. I was like, man, I really want to go to the gym. I feel like I'm not doing anything because, y'all, I could not move. I had to lay my butt down. I couldn't even do my little walk routine that I do outside when I'm having like an active rest day. No, I literally had to sit my butt down and lay down in that bed and massage my hamstrings and use my massage gun and do all of that, y'all. I had to actually sit my butt down. So I say all of that to say that I am still working on changing my mentality when it comes to, I have to go all in or else I'm not gonna keep going through with it. I can't do that. Because I feel like if you at least still going, even if it's not perfect, that is worth going forward. That's worth celebrating. That's worth constantly taking one foot ahead of the other, because you're still making progress, even if it's slow progress. You know what I mean? I'm still working on that, and I hope that if you are struggling with that I can serve as some type of motivation to you to let you know that, okay, you may have had a day of maybe having a cheat meal or going over your calorie limit for the day, because baby, let me tell you, I have plenty of those days, and then I end up beating myself up about it. But I'm really working on that. So instead of just beating myself up about that and just being like, okay, let me just give it all up, then it's not worth it, I'm gonna keep messing up, I'm choosing to keep pressing forward, y'all. Because if I stop altogether, that is a for sure guarantee that I won't reach my goal. But if I mess up, but then get back up, I am on the right track. Nonetheless, I'm still on the right track. So I wanted to leave that with y'all today. I don't exactly know how I'm gonna order this video, but I do know that I'm trying to work towards bettering myself. And today is December 31st. Yeah, today is December 31st of 2024. Tomorrow is the start of a new year, and I cannot believe that. That is so crazy. But you know what? I got some goals for next year, you know, and the biggest goal that I have is my relationship with Christ. You hear me? But another goal of mine is really just bossing up. You know what I'm saying? Bossing up with my YouTube channel. I have a specific subscriber count goal. I guess I'll just say it. My husband challenged me next year to hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I believe I could do it. He believes in me. I believe in me. I believe God believes in me. I'm just going to have to do stuff that I'm not used to doing. And that means I'm going to have to actually plan out my content. I'm going to have to kind of like record. I think they call it batch recording or bulk recording, so that I could just be more prepared and have more of a schedule, you know, not being so post here, post there, and just reach these goals. I want to be monetized on YouTube by the end or before the end of 2025, and I believe I could do it, y'all. So I just want to thank y'all for following me in this journey, whether you're new to my channel, whether you've been rocking with me since day one, or whenever you came across my channel. I just really want to thank you for supporting me, because your support means a lot. Please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment if you feel the need to, or if you want to just chat it up with your girl. I love interacting with y'all in the comment section down below. Plus, when y'all interact, it really helps push my video out, because that's the YouTube algorithm, as they say, you know. But anyway, though, y'all stay blessed. I am excited for this new year. I pray that in this new year, you reach every single goal that you have in mind. And I encourage you to write it down. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. So go ahead and write them down. I know you may think it's corny, cliche, whatever you think. But you know what? It's power in writing stuff down. I believe that, because I feel like when you write it down, you believe it that much more. You know what I'm saying? When it's on paper and you just see it, and you just start believing and working towards that, they can't stop you. They cannot stop you. Also, by the way, as you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie called Faith and Plates. My husband and I, we started a Christian fitness, am I saying that right? A Christian clothing line. A Christian gym clothing line. I don't know why I can't say that right, but it's called Faith and Plates. We have a TikTok account, Faith and Plates Official. We have Facebook account, Faith and Plates Official, I think. On Instagram, I think everywhere, Faith and Plates Official, you could find us. And we're really trusting God and believing God that in year 2025, our brand is going to take off, if it's in the Lord's will. But I believe that God is behind this, you know. Anywho, y'all stay blessed. I love you. Jesus Christ loves you. Peace, love, and blessings. Mwah.